Hey guys, welcome to your 11/11 energy check-in for all signs. This particular video will be dealing with water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. I do have them time-stamped, so check the description box below. If you want to check an earth, fire, or air sign, they will be in separate videos, but they will also be time-stamped, so I'll have them linked to the end of this video. As some of you guys know, 11/11 is a very powerful time. On this day, we have the numerology code of 1111, which is synonymous with angels, higher vibrations, light work, healing, and ascending to higher levels of consciousness. In fact, all throughout the first part of November, we have a potent series of angel numbers guiding us through the first part of this month. Under these codes, we can connect with our angels and spirit guides, travel to higher dimensions, receive cosmic downloads, and listen to the voice of our intuition with greater ease. Now, on November 11th, the sun also aligns exactly with Mercury in retrograde and Scorpio. And this day signifies and this is a really, really significant time period. Please check out your Mercury in retrograde readings, which I will also have linked to the end of this video. I have them for each of your signs. So check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. On November 12th, we also have the full moon in Taurus. I will also have your individual full moon in Taurus readings up shortly. So keep your eyes and your ears peeled. I don't know if you can keep your ears peeled for that. While I'm getting this video ready for you guys, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Comment and share at the end of the video if that's something that you like to do. And let's go ahead and get started with our 11/11 messages for Cancers, my fellow Cancers. What 11/11 messages do our angels, our ancestors, our loved ones who have passed, and our spirit guides have for Cancer? Ooh. Okay, Cancer, the lovers. This is you. This could be some of you are on a twin flame journey or a soulmate. You have a soulmate connection in your life. It could also be that you're at the crux. You're at a fork in the road. You have a huge decision to make as well. Okay, Cancer. But this is very, very, very lovely energy. It's exactly where a Cancer likes to be. All right, the universe is saying that this will be accelerated motion towards what it is you are so deeply connected to. The Eight of Wands represents travel. And these wands also are represent the law of detachment. So you have set your intentions. Now you release them up to the universe, and now you have to let go. You cannot micromanage where these wands are going to land. If you do so, you could delay the outcome, which you definitely don't want to do. The Eight of Wands are also the rods of love, so it's something that you are very, very passionate about. It's something that is part of your destiny, but do make sure that you're not trying to micromanage, that you let them go, and then be at peace with the fact that divine timing is at work. Your angels, your ancestors, your loved ones who have passed, your spirit guides are all working behind the scenes to make sure that you get what you want, okay? But you will have to put in the work, okay? So as much as we can hope and we can wish, you will have to take steps forward. Remember that you can become the master of your craft. You can make any relationship, any union better by making sure you give it the works and that you put in the work. This could also be that you have to consult somebody who has more expertise than you do. So it could be seeking out, it could be seeking out a healer, it could be seeking out a reader, it could be seeking out somebody who has more experience in your field of work or with whatever project or you're working on or with relationships. Okay, so it could be a spiritual advisor, it could be a psychiatrist, it could be anybody, but make sure that you're giving it the works, that you're paying attention to all of the details, and that you're collaborating. Remember, you can't do everything on your own, my dear Cancer, as much as you may want to. There's some things that are better in numbers, and some things that are better when 2 or 3 people put their heads together. All right, I get that this is something that is causing you some great anxiety, especially if it is a love relationship and it is something as important as a soulmate or twin flame journey. And it's natural. We are going to worry. That's our emotions. But remember, worrying over worrying is going to take us out of the present. And if we're worrying too much about something that happened in the past, We know that as depression, and that also takes us out of the present. So your spirit guides want me to let you know that divine timing is at work. So stop worrying, and also quit trying to micromanage the situation. These wands are going to fall exactly where they're supposed to, when they're supposed to, and you cannot control that. And I know Cancers really do want to control the outcome. They don't like being taken by surprise, or we don't like being taken by surprise, okay, especially when it comes to something as important as a soulmate, twin flame, love relationship, okay? But again, it doesn't have to be. It could be just any sort of major decision that you have to make. It could be about a job. Okay, because we do have the Three of Pentacles coming out. It could be about your education. It could also be about a move, a major move that might be stimulated by love or by work. So let's go ahead and see what energies can assist Cancer at this time in their 11/11 journey. Okay, we have Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. But remember, you can't control when those waves are going to happen, my loves. Okay, so then we also have Mother Mary, love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. Okay, so do make sure you look back at your relationship with your parents and that you forgive them. That's going to help your love relationship or whatever journey or whatever union this is. If it's romantic or if it's not romantic or if it's just something you're extremely emotionally attached to, make sure that you're sharing your gifts. Remember, Cancers, you guys are so loving and so nurturing. Okay, people really rely on you because you're dependable friends, lovers, and parents. So you may be taking care of children or you might be taking care of animals. So make sure that this is not all consuming, that you're not getting too anxious and it's taking you out of your game and it's sort of disrupting that balance. All right, you're going to get waves of inspiration and also waves of love, but remember, you can't control when or where, so please release, okay, and focus on the law of detachment, okay, which I was seeing as those Eight of Wands came out. So what's the final message for Cancer for their 11/11 reading? Final message for Cancer for their 11/11 reading. All right, Return of Spirit. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is the name of that deck, okay? And I'm just going to take a moment. I'm going to read that to you because it's so important, the message. Wow. Okay, just hold on one second. All right, so you've come a long way in your journey and it hasn't been easy, but you've made it through. Acknowledge for just a moment the strength and courage that you have discovered within you. See how much you have grown over this time, slowly blossoming into who you are today. This is the card of triumph, heartfelt connection, and mastery. Okay, my dear Cancers, that's the message I have for you guys. So please give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Comment and share if that's something you like to do. And stay tuned to the end of this video so that you guys can catch your Mercury in retrograde videos and you can check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All right, Pisces, let's go ahead and see what messages your spirit guides, angels, and ancestors have for my dear Pisces. What messages do we have for Pisces for their 11/11 readings? What messages do you have for Pisces for their 11/11 reading? Okay, Pisces, Eight of Wands. This just came out for the Cancers. So you guys are definitely on your way. You're on your journey. You're following your heart. You're aligned and you are going for it. There may be some travel involved or it may be spiritual ascension as well. Your spirit guides want you to know that truth and clarity and balance is coming to you. There also may be some considerable healing from any past hurts, disappointments, and relationships. The Queen of Swords is coming here as your ally, as your spirit guides are telling me, you know, that she's not going to take any BS, and she's also going to protect her heart so that she doesn't get hurt again. So please don't worry. Remember, all of the experiences that we've had in our past all make us who we are, and we have to give thanks to them. All right. Princess of Pentacles is all about planning, all about making sure you have all of your I's crossed and all of your T's crossed and your I's dotted. This is somebody you may be taking up a new course. This is about learning. This is beginner mind. You may be learning something new. It could be at school or through a higher education, or it could be just the school of life as well. But you're gaining so many new experiences, and your spirit guides are telling me that, you know, you have the maturity and the experience and also a little bit of the disappointment disappointment and the heartbreak in your past that are really going to help you along this journey. You are planning something very great, especially this travel and this movement, this ascension. So this is really, really nice energy for you guys, Pisces. This may be a love and romantic journey. You have a man holding your heart. Now, maybe it's going to say that, as this Queen of Swords, she may be healing from past hurts and disappointments as we see these two lovers in the background. But your spirit guides are telling you that it's okay to wear your heart on your sleeve because you will always be protected. You are surrounded by your angels, your ancestors, your loved ones who have passed, and your spirit guides. So please open that door to romance, especially if it comes knocking at your door. It may come knocking in the form of a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn who may be a little bit younger than you. All right, so with this Princess of Pentacles energy, but you've done the preparation and the planning, you have the experiences. All right, but make sure that you don't cut anybody out just because you're trying not to get hurt again. All right, that's a very good, strong message from your spirit guides. All right, give everyone you never know who's going to come across your path. Soul expansion, your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. So if this isn't a love relationship, whoops, sorry for knocking the camera. If this isn't a love relationship, it could just be a spiritual ascension. Okay, and your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connection between all things. This is going to come through, again, this detachment, being detached from the outcome, setting your intentions and letting divine timing and letting all of your spirit guides in the background and your angels and your ancestors do the work behind the scenes to bring the abundance and the love and the completion that you so desire, my dear Pisces. Lord Ganesh is saying infinite abundance, obstacles are being removed, spiritual support and connections are increasing. Yeah, I mean, of course, that's this whole message. Okay, and just don't be worried about loving again. Okay, even if you've been hurt in the past, and especially with this infinite abundance, that's an abundance of love, that's an abundance of material wealth, caring, etc. Okay, so please just remember that be kind to yourself as you guys are getting these downloads, as you guys are having these spiritual upgrades, and during the spiritually expansive time. You can't take everything with you, and that includes your past hurts and your past disappointments. They will not always serve you. Okay, but you can say thank you for the memories. You can say thank you for the experience, because remember, we can't experience the good if we haven't experienced the bad. Okay, so all of those experiences, good and bad, make us who we are. Final message for Pisces for their 11/11 reading. Final message for Pisces is power. Step into your power. I'm getting a lot of solar plexus and heart chakra energy here, so make sure that you are setting your boundaries. This Queen of Swords, your spirit guides are going to help you with that, to see things a little bit more black and white. I know that us water signs, we are very, very empathetic, and that can be difficult. We always see other people's points of view, and we don't want to hurt other people's feelings, but it will be important that you do step into your power as you go through this soul expansion. And in order to receive this infinite abundance, you're going to have to vibrate at the same level as the things that are coming at you, or at the same level as the things that you desire. So Pisces, please make sure you step into your power. Recognize the power that you have within. I'm getting that Leo energy in my mind's eye. Those are the messages I have for you for the 11/11 reading, Pisces. Please give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Comment and share at the end of the video if that's something you like to do. And keep your eyes and your ears open for your Taurus full moon readings, and I have linked your Mercury in retrograde readings. So check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Now, for my last but not least, my dear Scorpios, let's go ahead and see what messages, 11/11 messages your spirit guides have for Scorpio. Scorpio, you guys are in the midst of a conflict. You are showing people what you are made of. But remember, you don't have to fight about everything. You don't have to be right about everything. It's really important that you pick your battles, Scorpio, so you don't get hurt or you don't focus on the wrong thing. All right, make sure you see the big picture here, because I get that things may not have been super easy for you recently in and or around right now. But your spirit guides want you to know there's a huge blessing coming to you. This Ace of Wands is a big green light from the universe to go with what you're passionate about. Okay, so it might take you picking your battles, right? Remember to only fight for the things that are really important. You don't need to be right all the time. You don't need to avenge everybody and everything that has hurt you. That only takes you out of your power and sort of lowers your vibration. All right, so the Queen of Cups energy is something you have to settle into. This is water energy. This is using your intuition. So maybe bring a little bit more softness to your everyday life. Maybe make sure you're taking care of yourself and that you're taking care of others, especially your family, your tribe, your plants, your animals. Okay, and you need to give up a little bit of this fiery. I'm getting this is like revenge. These are petty arguments. Make sure that you pick your battles. There are things that you will have to fight for, things that you're passionate about. But it's really important, this self-care and this love, and that you trust your intuition. That's going to bring you just more love and take you out of conflict at this time. Okay, Scorpio, I'm just going to pull an energy oracle for you. What other messages do you have for Scorpio? What other 1111 messages do you have for Scorpio? Oof. Blossoming abundance. Yeah. So you guys need to be focusing on your expansion, focusing on love, giving and receiving love, taking care of yourself and taking care of others. That's going to raise your vibration, and it's just going to bring all of this abundance and this beauty and this peace and this joy, whether that's in the form of love or whether that's material wealth, whether it's good health or happiness. But it's pretty awesome, Scorpio. So make sure you pull out of this Five of Wands energy. There may be things you have to fight for. Okay, but it doesn't mean you have to fight about everything. The energies that will assist Scorpio during this 11/11 period, we have El Moira, Awakening Presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. Okay, and we also have Joan of Arc, Voice of Truth. Yeah, definitely. So even though the message here is loud and clear, like don't fight about everything, you may be receiving a lot of criticism or conflict around you, experiencing conflict around you. All right, but just awaken to the fact that the universe is with you. Your spirit guides want you to know that your spirits, your angels, your ancestors, your loved ones who have passed, they're all with you, and they're all there to help protect you and to remind you that you are extremely and greatly loved by them. Okay, and on this journey, don't forget there is blossoming abundance. There's a huge blessing coming to you. Okay, so just make sure that this conflict isn't sort of closing your eyes to everything that is being offered to you and to the abundance that's coming your way. Your spirit guides don't want you to miss it. You will have to fight for it. Okay, you're going to have to stand strong. You're going to have to focus on your purpose. So don't let these petty arguments and this negative energy that might be around you get in the way, or make so much noise that you can't see. Okay, see that not only are you protected, but what it is you actually need to do. So release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. Again, here we're getting that persecution coming out. It may be in your surroundings. You may also be putting yourself in a situation where you are constantly facing conflict. So I'm getting this message from your spirit guides that you may also have to step back. Okay, which some Joan of Arc, we think of her charging right ahead on a horse, etc., etc. But it also takes a lot of power to recognize, that, or a lot of power to not move forward. Okay, that might take a lot of energy as well, and more strength than just battling it out all the time. All right, and just reacting to the energies that are in your surroundings. You have a focus. All right, you have a purpose, so you need to focus on that. And so you also need to release your fear that people won't agree with you. Okay, but doesn't mean you have to fight with all of them. You can allow people to have their opinions and then go about your way. Final message for Scorpio is divinity. I love that. This is just further confirmation from your spirit guides, your angels, your loved ones who have passed, and universe, that you are a divine being. You are divinely guided. Things are happening at, within divine timing. So they might not be happening when you want them to, but they are definitely happening. You are going to be receiving a huge blessing that is going to bring you into abundance, or is going to give you a lot of abundance. And that could be health, wealth, or love. Just make sure that you trust your intuition. Okay, stand strong, focus on your purpose, and don't be afraid to speak your truth. That's the message I have for you, my dear Scorpios. Please give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, comment and share if that's something you like to do, and I hope you guys have a blessed, blessed 11/11.